up, Jeff? Vinny, what's going on? I apologize. I don't know what was going on. I had everything set up and well, I did everything. Well, the topic that I wanted to talk about was um, basically like what makes a good breeder. That was the topic that I want to talk about. I might had my thing set up outside and everything, and now I think I had bad connection with the internet. Messed me up. Had everything looking real nice and pretty. Y'all can hear me good? Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me good. All right, good, good, good. What's up, Tonk? How you doing? Give me 1 second. Arrowhead, what's up? Benny, Jeff, Tonk. Who else is in the house? I know I had some other guys in the. I had everything all set up real nice, and I don't know. I know what I'm gonna do next time. So basically, the topic that I want to talk about about breeding, being a breeder. Um, what's up, Craw? So, with that being said, I would like the participation if you guys want to participate uh, in talking about this topic. All right, good. Thank you, Jeff. Give me 1 second. I need you to. Mhm. Give me 1 second, guys. So, how is everyone doing today? Who, me? I was considering. Yes, I was putting wood floors in my kennels. Yep, yep. So anyway, I was looking. Give me 1 second, guys. I Yep. All right. All right. So I was looking in the internet, right? Good, good, good. Check this out. So what I did was I went onto the AKC website. What they describe of as and you can look it up. It says the art of being a successful breeder, and and the first one is, check this out. Breeding dogs takes time, patience, and a great willingness to learn, the ability to be humble, and sometimes a little luck. Having a good eye for the dog does not hurt any either, right? And it says one of the most important thing about a good breeder is avoiding kennel blindness. That sound familiar, huh? It has been the undoing of many good breeders. The key is recognize faults and weaknesses in your dogs and in your line, and how to create them. Keeping an animal who has one fault, not disqualifying one, I might add, that can be corrected in one breeding with the rest of the animals. Its exception is, in my opinion, intelligent and responsible breeding. The breeder must always keep in mind that there is no perfect dog and that all dogs have faults. Um, what else? A good breeder is one who studies, reads, watches, and learns from other longtime breeders, and who breeds responsibility and carefully for a number of years before they can be considered a successful breeder. So, so that's what they say. But I was thinking about something else. I was thinking about something else, which it don't say here. I think besides all that, that sounds good. But I think, and I want to see your opinion about this. I think also a good breeder is able to put his dogs in the right hands. Um, Being that all dogs are not the same, right? So if and depending on what the person wants to do with the animal, um, and also I would say that if the animal, now, like, you have some dogs that are, like, some owners that are patient, some like a an animal that acts jumpy, or like very excited. So you're not gonna put a calm, a very excited animal with somebody that don't like that type of animal, like a dog that's more calm. So you would put a calmer dog, right, with somebody, with a person that likes that type of, um, you know, that he's also calm. So I I believe putting the dog in the right hands, different people, will be, is a key thing of a breeder, knowing his dogs, and knowing his who he's gonna get, in whose hands he's gonna put his dogs in. Do you guys feel that? Do you guys feel the same, or got a different opinion? Right? Yeah. Right. Really? That's why. Yep. Proper proper placement. That yeah. That's I believe that's the key. And I'd say it depends what you're gonna do with the animal. I believe you have pet quality and you have um, other animals that would excel in other things. So if and that's another thing. I think if you have to be a person has to be also um, you know tell the breeder what they want and be honest with what they want. You know, selective. Yeah, because if you, if I'm looking for I'm gonna say me as an example. If I want an animal to do a certain job um, for a certain purpose, I, I'm not gonna tell the breeder that I want a pet quality animal, right? Because that's what I'm gonna get, and then complain when the dog when. But I really want them, let's say um, for hunting purposes. But then now this dog ain't good to hunt. But now am I going to blame the breeder when I told him what I wanted? Hog dog. Yeah. So you would place a high prey drive, a high prey drive animal with a hog dog. A dog that's more mellow, maybe and it's not interested. You could put he'll go to someone that just wants a family pet, right? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. But see, that's the job of a breeder too, because that's his brand. That's what's gonna make and break that breeder. Now, so what would you guys would think would cause kennel blindness? Come on, guys. This ain't a test. This ain't a test. This is for the bulldoggers. I would like everybody's opinion on this because I'm learning as well. It says here, faults or weaknesses in your animals, right? In your dogs. So, yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Jeff. But I'm just saying, you know, Yeah, but I'm just saying, yeah, yeah. Well, it also depends how that breeder, how's that breeder, um, what he's producing, right? Once in a while, he might get something that don't want to work. There's dogs that don't want to work; they just want to, just hang out. I'm not saying um, that they're not serious dogs. What's up, Warner? How you doing? We're talking about breedings. What makes a successful breeding? Um, I want everybody's opinion. This is open chat. This ain't me trying to preach. This is me, because I know a lot of you guys, you know, um, been doing this for a while, whatnot, and just wanted to be like a open discussion between you know folks that work these working dogs, have these working dogs. That's what I want to make this channel about. Hmm? You can't make a dog do anything it doesn't want to do very well. You could probably make them do a little something, something, but not. Ain't Yeah, you're right, but not. But I would say not in a way that if he really loves it or enjoys it. But what I'm trying to get, what I'm trying to say with yeah, placing, knowing what you're producing, right? What you have, and not just selling it to just not giving it up to just anybody. Just putting them in the right hands. That way, your program could excel. And then that's another. It says now. It says another thing. A good breeder is one who studies and reads and watches and learns from other long-time breeders. You know, that's another thing. Uh, and I think that's part of being kennel blind, like thinking that you've been doing it for so many years, and just getting stuck on something, and not trying to keep learning and going forth. Because I mean, science always it's always we learn there's new things coming out always, right? I mean, I learned a lot from you guys, to be honest with you. That's good. That's real good, Vinny. You already have your customers waiting. You know, you know what you have, right? And you know what they need, what your customers want, your peoples want, and then you could place. But how about that? How about this? You guys ever ran into the how can I say this? Um, wow, how can I put this? Um, like how they say certain dogs are compatible with their owners, like they click. Like how will you determine that when you have a puppy? Like how will you determine, okay, this pup, it's the right fit for this home? Yeah, you're right, Arrowhead. Definitely, definitely. But how can you how you think what a good way to be like, well, I know this person, he's looking for something. I think this pup will fit that home, or it'll work with that with this family or this owner. They're the right fit. I think it takes experience for that to really know, you know, your animals and know, the people that are acquiring these animals. Don't y'all think? You get a wrench. You get a wrench. Everybody's getting a wrench today. I mean, I'm just saying if we want to become, good in our craft, and not only to become a good breeder, um, but I think it's not only to be, hmm? Right, yeah. But us as in the people community, we know what we're trying to breed for. We're trying to breed. Well, I know what I'm breeding. What I'm trying to get. I want to get a nice a good working animal with some good prey drive, and the love to um, a balanced animal, an animal that's willing to please, intelligent, obedient, clean. Oh yeah, the list could go on and on and on. You know, hardworking animal. I want an animal that I could, if I want to take out to the woods, heart and brain. Yes, I want it. If I was taken to the woods, if I want to take it to a show, I want good confirmation. I want um, good work ethic. You know, I want a dog that would not don't lose focus on on uh on the task. Oh yeah, oh yeah. How I saw sometimes, like I take a ball, like I know that my dog, or let's say the dog really enjoys this ball. Me too. I know if I had a female, I wanted to breed. But Jeff, then this is the other thing. How will you know that male dog is throwing what you want, what you're looking for? Because we know that the pedigree don't ain't gonna tell you that. I mean, we should know, like, let's say certain bloodline should, if it's true to his bloodline, it should perform a certain way or act a certain way, right? Or no? Yep. Okay. Okay. But you what will happen if what you think? You think if you was to go to somebody say, okay, I go on here, somebody's selling some on the website, they're selling some pups. I call the person. You think they'll get offended or hey, so what how's your what is your male producing? Like, how is he producing? What is he doing? Like, how would you ask that? How would you ask a breeder that? I don't know. I'm probably getting off the topic because the topic was how to be a successful breeder, right? Yep. Yep. Now let me ask you a question. You think I'll be talking to people who okay, okay, okay. I didn't think about that, Jeff. That's a good idea. I didn't think about that. Let's see something. Man, my book getting messed up. Where is it? I have a question though. I know this is about what makes a successful breeder, but and I'm getting off the topic because I said, oh boy, I know I said that you have to be straight up with your breeder if you're looking for something that you want, like a certain trait in your dogs. But then another thing that I was thinking about, how, there's certain people that have what you want. So if you tell him you're looking for this type of dog, he has it. I mean, how do you know you ain't running into somebody like that, right? That if you tell him you're looking for a red boy dog, oh, I got that. I'm looking for a Jeep. Oh, I got that too. You get what I'm trying to say? Like he got everything. A salesman. He got everything you want. Yeah. The reason why I asked, man, because before I got my dogs, I ran through. I didn't just buy it and buy. I knew I kind of knew what I was looking for, and I will ask questions. And a lot of some folks that I was talking to or I called, they didn't like what I was asking them, and I wasn't asking nothing crazy, nothing. I was asking about the dogs, you know. I wasn't, like I said, I was acting, I was asking nothing crazy, but I was asking, about the traits. Did they compete? Like if they compete in ADBA shows or stuff like that? Because I kind of had an idea what I knew what I was looking for. Hmm. Because you have a lot of you. I mean, how many people bring Red Boy Jacko dolls? How many people are not bringing Eli dolls? How many people are bringing Bolio or Maydays? But how do you know if that's what you're really looking for? It's gonna work with you? Is that gonna be compatible with what you want? You and the dolls are gonna click. Talking about Tracy the same. Do any well? Do anybody have this book from Bob Stevens? I mean, if somebody getting the dogs, man, I really recommend. I mean, I know a lot of you guys ain't just getting the dogs. I'm not talking about you guys, but anybody getting the dogs, this is a real good book. And they got this chapter right here, chapter 8, and he talks about scientific breeding. And if you guys don't know who Bob Stevens is, he he's also writes in the ADBA Gazette. Let me see. This is not a pay advertisement. I'm not gonna pay for this, just in case. Where is he? What? Bob is the huh? Ben Pick Bobby. Bob is the famous bed pick with Bobby. Well, let me see something. I think he back here. He mentions Bobby Bullison Hall, world renowned breeder of the Bullison line of dogs and author. Hey, but don't sleep. He got some good content when he writes up on the ADBA here. Like, let me see. Let me see. We should talk about this one day. Building stronger bulldogs. And see, he's the author there. He being in the ADBA Gazette. But anyway, enough of that. So nobody answered. Nobody gonna talk about kennel blindness. How we become kennel blind. How we don't see the faults and weakness in our dogs. Oh, what happened to everybody? Everybody's don't like the topic. Oh boy. Mike Dan, what's up? My definition. Okay, okay, okay. What's up, Mike Dan? What would I say candle blindness is to me? I will say that my moonshine in the water bottle, huh? Hey, hey. Um, I got something for you. All right. I'm see you started it. This right here is called Mama Juana. And basically what it is, this is from the DR, right? They kids going to play professional sports just because they own the ball. And basically it's twigs and stuff like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And it's twigs and stuff like that. And then they put the alcohol to cure it, and it sits for a while. It's almost like the same principle, like theory, like with the worm with the tequila. So, oh yeah. So all that wood chips and stuff like that absorbs all that the rum and stuff like that. So when you drink this stuff, oh yeah, yeah. But anyway, enough of that. Kennel blindness. Yeah, that's where my family from. Warnock, PA, from the DR. We're from the DR. Well, I was born here in the states, but my family, that's where they're from, the DR. But anyway, you like that? You like that, Mike Dan? Huh? No, that's not what I be juicing with either. You heard? But anyway, kennel blindness. To me being kennel blind, it's not seeing the faults in my dogs. Um, when my dogs start lacking and I don't want to notice it in anything, I start making excuses for my dogs. Um, I will even go and say when somebody, not just anybody, if somebody was to tell me if they see a flaw in my dogs and I get offended, and I'm not talking because you got hate, people that just say things just to say it, but I'm talking about somebody that's giving me an honest observation, and they tell me, "Hey, listen, I think your dog look like you're liking this," or somebody, I sell my somebody a pup, the pup grows, and he tells me, "Listen, I think your dog is liking this." He gives me a feedback on my dogs, and I don't like it. I get overprotective or insulted or whatnot. I think that's when you start getting kennel blind. That's what you will say, Arrowhead. Mike Dan, we're just talking about what makes a successful breeder, and it's open. Anybody could comment and put their opinion. There ain't no right or wrong answer. Okay, okay. How about when we start seeing flaws in the dogs, whether that we're breeding, and it's just not just maybe one flaw; it's like multiple flaws. I never heard of any dog people. Huh? Okay, yeah, you lie, Jeff. You're a liar. Yeah. I wonder why that is. Why we get that way? Is it that we get to love our own dogs so much that we can't face the fact that we're losing something or it's not working? Because I know sometimes people, there's folks that get an idea or and they get a plan and it has to work, and no matter and they'll just keep going around in circles and work in circle, but it never works, but they keep doing the same thing because in their mind it has to work. So he had to go out from his program, okay, to get better dogs. But what one thing I didn't tell you guys, um what I'm trying to okay, so right now we're talking about being what makes a successful breeder. And I said, like I said, I think a good breeder knows his dogs and his customers, and puts his dogs in the right hands. But I'm gonna talk about other things, not now. Maybe the next live. I want to talk about. See, I want to talk about being a successful breeder. What makes being like in back in the days, you had a handler, but we're gonna say now the handler is the owner. What will make a good owner? What will make a conditioner? And of course, everything is for like sports and stuff, and sports or whatever we're gonna do, weight pulling or whatever, but hunting. So, what will make a good? We're hitting the breeder topic. I want to hit the like a owner or handler, and then I want to hit. I'm not a breeder either, but it's but I like to hear from folks that are breeders. But anyway, I want to talk about what makes a good conditioner, a good handler, uh, and a handler could be a trainer too. So that's probably the next week we're gonna hit up on that also. talk about a little bit of that. Hopefully, you guys would also join and put your 2 cents on that. Pride. Thank you, Mike Dan. Thank you. You hit a spot right there, right here for real. I mean, pride. Yeah, pride. You know, that's why I said if it's coming from not just anybody, somebody that's really telling you, hey, listen, your dog has this flaw, this and that, and it's hmm so because in this thing it also says uh, you don't have you don't have to wait, let me see let me read it where it says that. Let me see, give me 1 second, guys. Try to I think that it's important to remember that. Okay, it's important to remember that there's no perfect dog. We should all strive to breed a dog close to perfection as possible. And I know that that the perfect dog exists in my mind. When breeding a breeder must compare the prospect sire and dame in terms of not only phenotype, physical appearance, but genotype, what is in the pedigree genes as well. Just because two dogs complement each other other in physical appearance does not mean that they will complement each other when comparing pedigrees. Salute, Supreme Excellence. How you doing today? Mike, then hold on. Okay? Right here when you said, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. Yeah, but it says here, I'm no breeder, so I have to trust someone. Now, I'm before you came on, I asked a similar question. How would you know that you're the person that you're how you say talking to? Is you could really trust what they're saying. Check is not true. Also, those numbers. Right there was the whole sale mass price. Yeah, Mike, damn man, you've been in the dogs for a little bit, haven't you, man? Mike, Dan ain't new to this. Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you. Wow. 1973. Yeah. But you guys on the read what I read right here, it says when and this is topic Oh boy. It says here, I'm gonna read it again. It says when breeding, a breeder must compare the prospective sire and the dame in terms of not only phenotype, physical appearance, but genotype, well, as in the pedigree in the genes as well. It says, uh, just because two dogs complement each other in physical appearance does not mean they will complement each other when comparing pedigrees. What y'all think about that? Viking family, what's up, brother? How you doing? What's up, Paris Brown? How you doing today? What's up? I want to appreciate. I want to say I appreciate everybody for supporting, coming through. You know, participating. That's what's up. Genuine, how you doing, my brother? How's everything? We were just hitting a little topic that uh, the art of being a success. What the art of being a successful breeder? What makes a good breeder? We were hitting a little bit some topics. Good night. Well, I just looked. I went on the AKC website, The Art of Being a Successful Breeder. Consistency. Hmm. Consistency. Yeah. Genuine. You're fine. Um, Genuine. You, I know you're doing little breedings and stuff like that. I was making a point that I think is very important is when you're a breeder. I'm going to repeat. I'm going to be sounding like a parrot, but I think it's very important placing that pup in the right hands. What you think? I don't want I don't want to put um, placing the animal in the right hands with compatible folks. You know what you think? And the reason why I keep hitting that topic because I never heard nobody in the pitbull community really talk about that. Come on, I can't even pronounce that, brother. I'm sorry, but peace. But I think that comes with years of experience. I don't think that's something that you're gonna get with one or two breeding. No puppy for you, San Martin. Salute, Hemi. How you doing? I think that's very. I think that's very important. Placing your animals, not just selling it to just anybody. That's why I keep hitting that topic for some reason. I mean, because if you think about it, you as a breeder, you put this dog in the wrong hands. Somebody don't know what they're doing. Not only could not only could they ruin your dog, but then they put your brand, your they put you down as a breeder. Oh no, he don't his dogs he ain't breeding the right stuff. His dogs ain't good. This and that. But it's not. It's because I really believe it's because that wasn't the right. That person wasn't the right fit for the dog. Or or Jeff, you could be like the Egyptians. The fat pharaohs. You know what they used to do back in the pharaohs when they passed, all the servants, all of them went with them. They were buried with the pharaoh. Nah, no good idea. Just I'm messing around. Don't take me serious. Yep. I think that's what it was, right, Mike? Supposedly they were supposed take care of them in the next life, right? Like they were gonna the servants would keep serving them in the next life, like you said. Yeah, like you say. Jeff, Jeff. Oh my goodness. Yeah, a real true dog will only tell you it didn't work out. Now question: would a good breeder? No, I don't think so. I don't think that will have nothing to do because you can never guarantee an animal. Because I'm saying, let's say you want a dog for a certain purpose and it don't work out. Like if the person tells you, well, I'm looking for a good conformation animal, I want to do conformation show, and they buy your dog for conformation, and you sell them a pup for that purpose, but it don't work out. It has flaws that's not gonna meet the standard. Would a breeder, you know, refund, give another pick of a litter and take that back, or that's it. That's what you get. No one gonna answer that one. No one got an opinion on that one. Because remember, we're talking. Okay. Because remember, we're not talking about anything else. We're talking about somebody tells you, "I want a dog for this purpose," and you say, "Well, I got this," and they don't come out what they expected. I think you should get he's entitled to something else. You know you should stand behind your animals. Hmm. There are different schools of thought when it comes to breeding. There was a magical. Replace. But okay, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, Arrowhead. I'm not. You can answer if you want. You know. Um, so if I was to come to you, no, I'm not going to mention you. If I was to go to someone, and I tell them, listen, I'm looking to get into sports. If there are no genetic facts, I would replace the dog. I don't want to want any. But if the dog has one combination, too bad. Okay, okay. So you would like to see that the owner has been taking this animal to the vet for its checkups. That a clean bill of health. It ain't like a person gonna be like, well, this dog came out. Um, Jay, yeah, I agree that you cannot guarantee ribbons, confirmation ribbons. That's not what I'm talking about. What salute samurai. What I'm talking about is if a person, you as a breeder was looking for an animal to do confirmation, a customer comes to you, someone that's looking to buy an animal, you have a breeding you've been breeding pups, and they tell you, I'm looking for something, I'm trying to get into confirmation. Now this dog is not don't have it's not confirmationally sound. Like like it has maybe a real bad underbite. It has east west. It's like its confirmation is terrible. Like from far that it's not gonna eh, win at all. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about because he didn't. The person didn't win no ribbons. That's not what I'm talking about, because the person got to do his work too. Because just because I could sell you a pup that if it was well taken care of, fed the right stuff, you know, kept clean, um, hygiene and everything, it should grow to be a beautiful animal. But you didn't take care of it. You kept it in the yard with and fungus, and the coat is, it has hot spots and mange, and no, you can't guarantee that. Yes, yes. I'm talking about defects, like the fact that yes, yeah. Because as the owner, of course, the owner has responsibilities too. You know, nothing's guaranteed, but at the same time, the owner should be responsible. Exactly. Like me personally, if that's what I sold the person at, I will guarantee that person for that. But like you guys were saying, hey, thank you for stopping by, Samurai man. I appreciate it. It's all good. Um, yeah, I have technical difficulty. It wouldn't come on. That's why it took me so long to come back up to come on. And I did it real nice, set everything up. But I don't know. I'm gonna get the hang of the live. But anyway, um, I will guarantee the animal. But I also want to see that the animal been took into a vet and taken care of, and that the vet, since it's been a pup, it's been taken care of, took in all his shots and all that. Hmm. Yeah, I think this was what makes a good breeder. You know, someone that stands behind their dogs, their brand. What did Hemi say? That's what basically what I did. Um, And not only that, I keep in touch with the breeder. I give them I call them. I let them know how the dogs are doing. We build kind of we build a friendship with the dogs. And he has helped me out too. When I ran through some problems with the dogs, I have called him, and he has helped me do this, do that, and he has helped me out. So I have built a relationship with that breeder. So we talked about not being kennel blind, um, knowing your dogs, what consistency in your dogs, putting it in the right hands. I got one for another topic. How about working with a vet as a breeder? What y'all think about that one? That would be another good topic. How to find a good vet? Because I could give you some stories. I had a vet that wanted me to um, neuter my female Tessa when she was 4 months old, and I'm not trying to you know what I said? Run. Yeah. Yep. That yes, genuine. That's why I keep you know repeating that part of putting the dogs in the right hands, knowing who you're giving selling your dogs to. A samurai. I watched one of your videos today. I'm getting kind of off the topic, but now that somebody talked about dog pound, um, you made a video with a coyote in the daytime walking down the street like a stray dog. Um, you, you might go to the dog pound, see if they got coyotes for adoption. Oh my goodness, that wild coyotes running in the city where Samurai is at. They got coyotes in the dog pound for adoption. That was at the mall. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I haven't had I haven't had luck with vets. Is he still around? I there is a vet that I go to here, and he's pretty good, and he's but the problem is he's very reasonable in his price, and he be packed. I mean, he got walking from in the morning to I think 11. After that, no more walk-ins. And if you don't get there early, he be like this, crowded in the mornings. And to get an appointment, it's about 2 months off. I had to make an appointment. I had okay, and I had to make an appointment for the pups. It took I'm 2 months ahead because I needed to get them health check when they turned a year, and I wanted to get them checked for heartworms. So I took them, all four of them, but I had to wait 2 months for that. But he's good and he's cheap. Yeah, and then I had to top, talking to them about talking about feeding raw. That was another one. No, you shouldn't. Scare tactics. They didn't want me to feed my dogs raw. That was another thing. But I did see. So I wrote the number. I saw somebody that is a natural holistic vet, and I haven't talked to that person, but I got their number. I was going to talk to them. I know they're expensive too. But that could be a good other topic talking about it. Because I'm telling you, it's hard for me. I ran through some vets that, like I said, the first one that they wanted me, all my dogs, they wanted me to fix, and I don't do breedings like that. But that's the first thing that always came out the mouth. Imagine 4 months old pup, and if anybody know about dogs, you shouldn't breed a dog before it's because as it's a puppy, it's hormones and whatnot. So you should wait until it fully matures before you, if you're gonna get it fixed, you should wait till it get fully mature because of the hormones and stuff like that. It's like if you're doing when they're a puppy, they're gonna be stuck as puppies, and that's why they say that there's a lot of problems with dogs not acting right, not acting, um, not acting right, or very disobedient or whatnot. But that's what it is. They were fixed too early. You should always wait until the animal is fully matured before you have them fixed. I'll tell you this: my bully Blue, he's fixed. He had a situation where his I think he has stones or whatnot, and he got where his bladder inflamed, so he was like his prostate whatnot. He couldn't. This was a while back. He couldn't pee or whatnot. The vet told me. that it was because he was still intact, and I think he was saying I forgot what the word they said, but anyway, being that he was intact, that was causing him that problem. Well, guess what? I said, well, that's gonna fix. I'm not planning on breeding him. Since that's gonna fix, if that's gonna fix the problem, let's do it. He was already older. He was already though. He was already full grown, matured. But I said, okay, I'm not breeding him. Let's do it. Guess what? A couple of years later, the same thing. I took him to another vet. He had the same thing. They say it's probably stones. I had him on a special diet and everything. That's expensive. That special diet. It's um it's for the stones in their bladder. But what the point is, having him fixed didn't fix the problem, and that's what I was told that was the problem. That's when I stopped using it. I should have ran when I should have ran when they wanted me to fix the puppy, but I didn't. But vets are good. You can find real good vets. I'm not saying, and when you find a good one, stick with them. That's what I'm saying. I don't care if you have to how expensive they are. If it's a good one, stick with that vet. You need them. And as a breeder, you should be working with a vet. That's why I'm bringing vets too. You need as a breeder, you should find a good vet. Yeah, and don't tell them that you're gonna feed raw. That you're feeding raw. Oh Lord, have mercy. That's another topic right there. So next week, I want to talk about probably being a good handler as an owner, or handler, owner. You know, and I want to hit some points like what it would take, as far as an owner. Um, I want not setting the animal up for failure. What can we do, um, for for our dogs to excel in whatever we want to um, we're trying to do with them, and maybe finding mentors in the with the dogs. Yeah, I want to hit that topic. But yeah, I mean, look, this went better than what I thought. Talking about breedings, how to be a successful breeder. Now I gotta. And honestly, to me, you off tonight? Yeah, yeah, I'm off. That's why I made the show on Tuesdays. Appreciate it. Now, to me, that's a difference. between a breeder and a peddler. Okay, a breeder is, it's ethical, knows what they're doing, and a peddler is just he don't care about the animal. That's the difference. That's to me is the difference. They're not the same. No, 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 no. Take care, Jenny Wang. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. Appreciate you. No, Arrowhead, it got some good dogs, quality dogs on the ground. No hints, hints. And honestly, if I had room, I would have got something from him. But I'm still working on what I got back there, trying to. Man, a lot of you guys got some good dogs. Samurai got some good pups. I don't know if he still got pups, but he has some good pups on the ground. A lot of people have been sleeping on those Arrowhead dogs. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I don't know if you guys was looking for a different type of blood or what, but if you were looking for something that he what he has, that would have been perfect. Especially he had that what was it, Bobby Hall? He had some of that. What's it, Bobby? He had some of that stuff. What's it, Bobby? I forget. Would have jumped all on that one, but I don't have room right now. I mean, I do have room, but I think with what I have right now is too much. I'm good with what I have right now. The reason why I say that because there might be another breeding coming next year or something. So if I do that, I need the room. But some um would be getting rehomed, but it's not a definite. Hmm. Ah, speak of the man, and look who appears. Wait, what's up, Arrowhead? You took a nap for a minute out there? You, no, Jeff, I don't think he has that no more. I don't think he has the no rod stuff no more. We talking about you, Arrowhead. Uh, what those ears was ringing? You had to come back to the chat. Those ears was ringing. We were talking about you, but don't worry. We were talking good things about you, nothing bad. Yeah, I was just saying how they should have jumped on those pups that you had. They were sleeping on those. Oh, okay, okay. They weren't your cup of tea, Arrowhead. You didn't, wasn't something that you were looking for in your program, or what? I know they were good dogs, but wasn't for you. That's another thing, man. Hmm. So that's what they're known for. That's okay. Perhaps a good example of a family going kennel blind. You think so, Hammy? Might be just even the ones Arrowhead. Um, what would you like to answer that? Like, what would you call dumb? Like what would be dumb? Like, wouldn't listen. What, because you could have dumb and you could have over excitement. Okay, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I liked that female. That female was nice from the Nora style you had. Now, what would you think would cause that? Like you have an idea? No, I don't know because then you'd be. I don't know. I took my pup off test about almost 5 weeks. I would separate her and then at night bring her back. I took her off her pups when I started seeing that she was getting a little bit tired of them. That's when I had to say, "Oh, time to go." Okay, four. No, I took mine's off five around five. I started seeing that she was getting a little bit tired of them and like kind of barking at them or growling at them sometimes. So I was like, no. But at four. I was like slowly weaning them off. Like I would take her out, let her get her rest, and then bring her back at night. But you know what? Another thing though, she started getting like very stressed, and I started noticing that her coat started losing its shine and all that. That's another thing. That's why another reason why I started taking her off. I noticed it looked like she was getting very stressed with the pups. So, that's another reason why I started taking her off like that, weaning her off of them. So you gotta watch that too. That's another thing people don't talk about when the moms start getting stressed out over the pups because they were trying to eat her up. They wouldn't leave her alone. I mean, they looked like they were locked on a spring pole. She'll get up and they'll be hanging off her tits. And another thing I would do, I don't know, you guys do that too. Like I would take her out for walks, and when I bring her inside, before she went in with the puppies, I had the wipes, wipes, and the odorless one, and I would clean her paws and under her tits, and then I put her with the pups. Every time I came, it didn't matter where if she went to the yard or whatever. When she went back with the pups, her paws got cleaned and her tits got cleaned. I didn't want nothing getting on those pups, and I didn't let nobody come and touch the pups. You want to see them, you see them from you know from afar because you know how when you have a newborn baby, you don't let just anybody come and grab your baby when they're newborn, right? You don't want that newborn. Well, the same thing with the pups. You don't know where these folks been, what they have been grabbing. Now they want to come and grab your pups, and now your pups get contaminated for I don't know what they touched. You never know. Now your pups are sick and they start dying off. So I told everybody, I told my kids, listen, when I'm not home, whatever, don't touch the pups. Don't even tell people we have pups here. I don't want I don't want nobody stressing the mother out. But she was good, and I don't want nobody, touching the pups. I wasn't trying to be mean, but I was, I didn't want my pups getting sick either until they started getting their shots. And that was her first litter. That was her first, and she did real good. The way she is, that she eats anything. I was scared that she was gonna eat those pups. I mean, she ate a combo. She ate the whole combo, a whole combo. The not the ball, the con, the red one. She ate the whole thing. Yeah, she did. She did. She ate that. She ate a leash. She ate. So I was like, bro, I'm scared. I'm scared she probably eat one of these pups. But no, but she was good. She was a beautiful mom. I was surprised. I was in shock. She really took care of them, and she wasn't stressed out. Another thing I did, I don't know. You guys saw the videos. I started bringing her in the. I put her kennel in the garage, and she was in the garage before she had the pups. Hmm. And since it was quiet, nobody really messed been in the garage or whatever. I think she felt she was calm. She was calm in there. She enjoyed it. So when she was ready to have the pups, she had no problem. No problem. I had the heat lamps. I had everything ready with the temperature. But I'll tell you what. That's what I'm saying, Jeff. She ate everything else. I was scared she was gonna eat that too. But I'll tell you this: that was the first and last time that I'm having her have the litter in that garage. Oh man, 9 pups from Parvo. How old were they, Jeff? I'm gonna if before I breed her, if I was gonna breed her again, I'm making a high box, and I'm planning on making with not heat lamps. I'm not gonna do the heat lamps. I wanna do heating pads. So she'll be out there with the heating pads, so the pus would be, nice and warm. But then I'm not doing that again because that was, oh Lord have mercy. I mean, that was a lot of work. That was a lot of work, and not only a lot of work. Shoot, what else? Uh, the good, what's the good thing too? The good thing was she had the puzzle on my day when I was off. I wasn't working that day. I was off those 3 days. She had them, so I was able to really take care of them and watch her. Wow. 7 weeks old. Parvo. Wow. Did they have them on the floor, or I mean, how would they catch parvo? Man, I tell you what, you should have looked. You should have looked into that video of uh California Jack. He got on YouTube. He got a video talking about how he took care of one of his pups with parvo. He saved the pup. I seen that a while back. When I years ago when I was starting, yeah, me too. Yeah, me too, Arrowhead. That's all I'm about to say. I had when I was first getting in the dogs back in the like no like in the 90s. I think it was like 96, 97. I had two pups die from parvo. No, actually three, and all three of them was my fault. Somehow one of my pups got parvo. I had two at the same, and then I didn't know what it was. I didn't disinfect wherever they did whatever they did. The other one got caught it. They didn't have their shots. I mean, they were like three months old or something like that. I lost two. Then I went and I bought another one. I got another pup like a month or so later. Then I guess wherever it was in an apartment too. That's yeah, and I don't know if I don't know. And that one caught parvo. Mike Dan, I appreciate you for stopping by, man. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the support. You have a good night, my brother. Take care. Thank you. Yeah, Samurai, you probably be before you start letting those dogs in the yard, probably just have a section and treat the yard or whatnot. Well, one thing I do, Arrowhead, okay. Well, here with this yard is different. But one thing I do is I don't take my dogs to no park, the pups to the parks or any public area until they fully vaccinated. Until they're not fully vaccinated, I do not take them out. I do not socialize them at all. That's one way I do it. And if you have to take them to the park or somewhere to do their thing or whatever, uh, the best thing is to keep an eye where they're walking and don't let them smell like other dogs poop and stuff like that, and don't let them attract that stuff in the house. Clean their paws or whatever, um, when they're um, before they come in the house. And I would supervise. I won't take my eyes off of them. You know, I'll have them on a leash. I won't have them running loose when they're pups in the park or nothing like that until they're fully vaccinated. That's if you live in an apartment or something and you have to walk them out. It's that's if that's a ain't no other choice. That's one thing I would definitely would do. Hmm. Yeah, because man, it's I don't know if any of you guys had Core Parvo, man, but it's a sad thing, bro. I had like I said, I had three dogs die of parvo, and bro, let me tell you, bro. I had this female, man. My first pup with pedigree papers because the other ones didn't have papers. They're beautiful pups, but they didn't have papers. This one had papers. She had some of that old family red nose in there. I think she had some Henfield stuff. I mean, it was back in the '90s. She was real nice. She was like a brindle color with half what she had white boots. She had half her hair was white and neck was white, and then she had a brindle patch, right? But the rest was all white, but with a brindle patch, and she was brindle. I named her Casual. Her name was Casual, and beautiful, beautiful pup. And she died of parvo. I don't even have pictures, man. I didn't take pictures back in those days, man. I wish I had pictures of all my dogs when I had nice. I had a lot of nice dogs. Man, what's going on? Trying to tell you, I had some nice dogs back in the days. He still got some nice dogs now. So Arrowhead, you want to explain for those who don't know a little bit how those no rod dogs are? I'm looking at I see in the background I see some Clout stuff. I see Wilder. I see Hemphill. I'm looking at your press that you put up. I see that Maximilian 4 time. Okay. Klaus Butcher, boy. Hemphill. Hey, Arrowhead, those dogs, man, those Norwalk dogs have, heavy boned. I mean, they look strong. Now that's a beautiful animal right there. Ah, that Iron Taffy Rom, Grand Champion Nora's Iron Taffy Rom. That's a beautiful dog right there. She's off of that Wise Maximilian and that Bentley Susie Q. That's a nice female right there. Is it a beautiful, beautiful? You gonna make me run and get some Nora's dogs now, bro. We got some Nora's dogs. Yeah, got that old school stuff, huh? Wilders and Henfield, Klaus. Look like they were well put together too. Well put together. Good looking animals. I like that. I like that. Well, my favorite was Muhammad Ali. You want to put his bed up, Muhammad Ali? You have it? Or no? I believe there's still some old family red nose working out there. They're just not advertised. I think they are. To be honest with you, Hemi. Wow, that's beautiful, beautiful. That dog look like he's made of stone, bro. Who's that Muhammad Ali dog look like he made of stone. Like they chiseled him. Well, guys, I'm not gonna be here on too long. I'm not. Let me see. Charlie Jr. Backwoods Pits. I don't want to keep you out too long. Nice animal. Nice animal. I don't want to keep you guys on here too long. I'm not trying to make it a marathon, but unless you guys want to keep, um, chatting, that's okay. I mean, I ain't gonna bet yet, but basically, I'm done with what we were talking about before. But you guys are free to, unless you guys want to call it a night. This is y'all show, y'all channel. I do appreciate everybody coming through, supporting the channel. But I always did like those old family red nosed dogs. I really did. I still do. I ain't gonna lie. I still love. Yeah, I still love a red nosed dog. I know it's. I know. There's a difference between a red nosed dog and an old family red nose. Just because it's a red nose don't mean it's an old family red nose. I know that. Wait a minute, Jay. You get a wrench. I didn't give you one. All I ask is keep it respectful. You know, and we should be good. That's all I ask. Everybody just get along. Let's talk dogs. That's all I want. That's all I ask. You out, Hammy? Appreciate you coming by. Hammy James. But anyway, let's back to work. Wow. Yeah, I don't go. Yeah. No, you can't wait, huh, Hammy? Can't wait to get back, huh? I'm gonna have to edit. Because the what I did at first, I had everything set up real nice. And for some reason, that's why it took me so long to go on. I had to redo it because for some reason I was, I put down that I was gonna start at 11 o'clock, and for some reason I don't know what went on. And I thought it would, come on at 11, and it wouldn't not let me come on. So I got to now fix the title and everything. Thank you, Hammy. Yeah, we're gonna be talking a lot about dogs and how we could better our dogs in this day in time. I'll leave the historical stuff for the historians. I want to talk about the present time, what we got going on now for us new bulldoggers, and of course the old, but in this day and time, that's the purpose of this, and for us to grow together. But anyway, we already going at on a 2 hours and 14 hour mark. I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna take it down. Let y'all do what you guys gotta do. Um, like I said, I appreciate you guys stopping by, um, supporting the channel, and participating. Like I said, next next episode, I want to hit up on you know owning and setting up our dogs for not setting up our dogs for failure, like setting up our dogs to strive and become better. You know what I'm saying? So get ready. Thank you, Hemi James. Thank you, Arrowhead, Jeff, everybody that's still on. I don't know who's still on. Catch you on the next one. Till next Tuesday. Have a good night, everyone. And take care of those dogs. Later. Take care, guys. Bye.